The Gospel of St. Matthew, chapter 18. The greatest in the kingdom of heaven, he teacheth his disciples to be humble and harmless, to avoid occasions of evil, not to condemn the little ones, why Christ came, of brotherly correction, of the authority of the church, to commendation of prayer and godly assemblies, or of brotherly forgiveness. The same time the disciples came unto Jesus, saying, Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? And Jesus called a little child unto him, and set him in the midst of them, and said, Verily I say unto you, except ye be converted, and become as little children, ye cannot enter into the kingdom of heaven. Whosoever therefore shall humble himself as this little child, then the same is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. And whosoever shall receive such a little child in my name receiveth me. But whosoever shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and that he were drowned in the depth of the sea. Woe be unto the world because of offenses, for it must needs be that offenses shall come, but woe be to that man by whom the offense cometh. Wherefore, if thine hand or thy foot cause thee to offend, cut them off, and cast them from thee. It is better for thee to enter into life halt or maimed, than having 2 hands or 2 feet to be cast into everlasting fire. And if thine eye cause thee to offend, pluck it out, and cast it from thee. It is better for thee to enter into life with 1 eye, than having 2 eyes to be cast into hell fire. See that ye despise not one of these little ones, for I say unto you, that in heaven their angels always behold the face of my Father which is in heaven. For the Son of Man is come to save that which was lost. How think ye, if a man have 100 sheep, and one of them be gone astray, doth he not leave 99 and go into the mountains, and seek that which is gone astray? And if so be that he find it, verily I say unto you, he rejoices more of that sheep than of the 99 which went not astray. So is it not the will of your Father which is in heaven, that one of these little ones should perish? Moreover, if thy brother trespass against thee, go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone. If he hear thee, thou hast won thy brother. But if he hear thee not, take yet with thee 1 or 2, that by the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses every word may be confirmed. And if he will not vouchsafe to hear them, tell it unto the church. And if he refuse to hear the church also, let him be unto thee as an heathen man and a publican. Verily I say unto you, whatsoever ye bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever ye loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. Again, verily I say unto you, that if 2 of you shall agree in earth upon anything whatsoever they shall desire, it shall be given them of my Father which is in heaven. For where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, there am I in the midst of them. Then came Peter to him and said, Master, how oft shall my brother sin against me, and I shall forgive him? Unto 7 times? Jesus said unto him, I say not unto thee unto 7 times, but unto 70 times 7 times. Therefore is the kingdom of heaven like unto a certain king which would take accounts of his servants. And when he had began to reckon, one was brought unto him which owed him 10,000 talents. And because he had nothing to pay, his master commanded him to be sold, and his wife and his children, and all that he had, and the debt to be paid. The servant therefore fell down and besought him, saying, Master, appease thine anger toward me, and I will pay thee all. Then that servant's master had compassion, and loosed him, and forgave him the debt. But when the servant was departed, he found one of his fellows, which owed him 100 pence, and he laid his hands on him, and took him by the throat, saying, Pay me that thou owest. Then his fellow fell down at his feet, and besought him, saying, Appease thine anger towards me, and I will pay thee all. Yet he would not, but went and cast him into prison till he should pay the debt. And when his other fellows saw what was done, they were very sorry, and came and declared unto their master all that was done. Then his master called him, and said to him, O evil servant, I forgave thee all that debt, because thou pratest me. Oughtest not thou also to have had pity on thy fellow, even as I had pity on thee? So his master was wroth, and delivered him to the jailers, till he should pay all that was due to him. So likewise shall mine heavenly Father do unto you, except ye forgive from your hearts each one to his brother their trespasses.